Hey, yo, so lots of you probably know Hunt Showdown 1896, but in case you needed more reason to play or love it, I found one. And yes, before you ask, I have a superior opinion than you with my grand 5 subscribers. Also, if you watch this till the end, I've got a bonus star joke for you, so make sure you stick around. The Le.Mat carbine has become one of the best guns in the game for me. Become the second French thing I like, right behind French fries, which those aren't actually French. Those are Belgisch. I don't know. They're from Belgium. I love all the Le.Mats. I love that family in the game. They just play well, especially with their premier point, the premier little selling point, the shotgun underneath the revolver barrel. Do I need to say more? That was sarcastic. I'm going to. Until now, I've had like a love-hate relationship with the carbine specifically. I've always loved the Le.Mat. I love the pistol, and I like the haymaker, which was it's the heavy ammo version. So I'd run that with a medium loadout, run that with a bow. So I had this heavy hitting thing with a shotgun built in, and then I got a bow. I was a complete rat as a solo, and I loved it. It's amazing. You should try it sometime. This game is meant to be played with multiple people, but trust me. But anyways, I kind of left the carbine alone for quite some time. I tried it early, especially after I unlocked it after playing with the Le.Mat, but
She sucks.
I just didn't like it. It felt clunky. I thought it played weird. I was so used to the Le.Mat. It just
pretty much goes with any
it felt like the Le.Mat, but wrong. So I ditched
Even
this
Aristas
thing
don't like fighting.
and
Actually,
left it
finding Arista as
in the
Arista's pretty
menu,
fun.
never to be
Charge me up
touched.
here.
That is until I started streaming, and then I had a fun little idea. Didn't turn it into a video, but I had the idea to
I
let
love it
my
when I'm
friend
fighting someone
pick my
and
loadout.
they get super
And
greedy
he ended
and
up
they act
making
like
me
they're
pick
invincible.
that.
I
So I got the one with the
and I kill
scope,
them.
and I think I ended up killing like
If I could
5
get-
people at Clash Match. The sight is impeccable on this thing.
are we?
I love it, and that backup shotgun allows for some very versatile things. You can just completely switch up a situation, go from taking accurate shots to just complete bum rush, lower
I
just
corner,
slept.
whatever else.
I just killed a duo.
Especially if you're running with different ammo types. You can use penny shot, try to make them bleed. You can use a flechette, which I don't know what flechette actually does. Now that I think about it. And the big one for me, slugs. Those things hit hard, especially up close. You can drop somebody if you hit them in the chest, and little less spread than buckshot. So not as good in the panic, but oh my word, if somebody's running away and you want to just slam them down or pop around a corner and slam somebody down, that's the way to do it, because funnily enough, the human body doesn't react well when at a couple thousand feet per second a chunk of lead slams into the chest cavity. So yeah, that's fun. But now that I played with it some, again, back to the sight, this game uses actual tracking, so it's not hit scan. So especially with it being small ammo, it takes a second for the bullet to actually get to the target at range, but it's still pretty accurate, and the drop isn't that much, even over a massive range. So anything I'd be doing or playing with in this game, I can do with this gun, and I love that. Sometimes I throw in FMJ, try to get more wall bangs, a little more versatility there. And I think there's only 2 ammunition types you can use, but it makes up for it, because it's got a pretty fast firing speed. Even though you can't adjust the firing speed with things like fanning or levering, it's pretty good. You can, however, put Scopesmith on the scoped version of this, which just lets you stay in the scope, so you can just pick up those follow shots even faster, just like you would with the iron sights, but at a little more of a range, so that's fun. They make people a little miserable with that, and honestly, I've had like so little issues just controlling things and kind of like running my life. I've ditched a secondary gun in this game. I run this gun when I'm running it, and then I unequip a pistol, and I use a machete or a melee weapon, or probably some other tool, just so I can kill zombies, and it helps me clear out an extra spot in my inventory. So then I can use that for whatever else. I could use it for more consumables, throwables, you know, that kind of stuff. Maybe a beetle, so I can stalk people. So I really love that, and the thing matches Hunt perfectly. It matches its energy, it's dark and gritty, and it matches the other guns in the game, which are all like... Hunt has a tendency to include weird historical concepts, which never really came to much like widespread fruition, but they were cool, and I'm a gun nerd, so let me have my fun. It just tingles my brain. So what I end up doing is I just scratch carrying a sidearm with this, and I use a machete. So that takes a knife out of my inventory, and I use like more consumables and disposables. I like bringing the penny shot derringer. That's great for those emulators, or however you say it. Killing them any other way is horrible. Although I've recently figured out that if you actually aim your melees, especially with this gun, and just whack them in the face, you can knock them down in 2 or 3. So maybe there's just a couple skill issues there.
Oh, okay.
But that's kind of why I like this gun, and I've had some seriously good games. I've gotten 5 kills one, 7 kills the other. This one, I believe I got 7 kills, the one you're watching, and I don't know. I think I'm pretty decent. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying more on the humor thing. Make some good humorous edits, because I mean, I'm definitely not a pro player. I am 3-star, and there's 2 ways I could get a higher ranking, which is actually just be better. And the other one would be sit in a bush and rank up the statistics by just being a rat. Which, I am not lowering myself down to that level. We're here to have fun. If you're not having fun, it's a game. Where you playing it? And now comes the fun question of the day: is like, why wouldn't you use this carbine in real life? And there's a little fatal flaw. The thing runs off percussion caps and is a muzzle loader in real life. You don't use those little metal casings. You gotta stuff each thing. And black powder likes to spread its smoke and is really unstable, so it tends to chain fire. Which means those cylinders, those 9 shots in the revolver, not just the one pointed towards the barrel, but multiple could go off, and considering where you're holding the gun, that might not feel great. There's a reason that in the 5 main gun rules, it says, yeah, don't point this at anything you're not willing to destroy, and normally your hand and wrist from that side gas and the chain firing, yeah, you're pointing it straight at it, and normally those aren't on people's lists of things to destroy.
See all of it.
Unless you're an emo girl who you just got broken up with. Alright, now if you made it this far, thank you. It means so much. I'm going to leave my Twitch down in the bottom. It'd be great if you could check that out. I'm going to try to start posting reels and just maybe subscribe to the channel. I know my editing's crap. Maybe I'll improve over time. And I don't know. Maybe I can build something. I'm just doing this for fun. Have a good one, y'all.